Alright guys, how's it going? So I thought I would cover armature a little bit more and I would show you how to set up a bendy bone. Now before I begin, do you know if you actually select here, you can drag it out. Every day is a learning day. So let's get started. Let's delete the cube. Let's add in an armature. I'll press 1 to go into front orthographic view and tab to go into edit mode. I'll select the middle bone. I'll come up to armature and then I'll go to subdivide and I'll make the subdivision of 2. So in theory we have 3 bones. The next thing that I'll do is I'll select the middle bone and I'll scale this up. Now it's always good practice to name your bones. So if we select the first bone and we come down to this little green dog bone or bone context, we'll rename this start. We'll rename the middle one bendy and we'll rename the top one end. In order to change the display mode for the bones, it's pretty simple. If we come up to this little green man, we'll see it here, viewport display. So we have a few options: display as octahedral, stick, B-bone, envelope or wire. So we're looking for B-bone. Now while you're in this panel, take a look at some of the options. We can enable the name, and this is pretty good, especially if your rig becomes complex. If you tick in front, it means the bones will always stay in front of the geometry, but we don't necessarily need that. Same with the axis as well. So keep in mind we're in edit mode, so when I move the end bone, the bendy bone will follow. But we don't have enough segments on the bendy bone, so if we select the bendy bone, we come down to the green dog bone again, and we go to bendy bones. We can see here segments. So I think of segments as adding more bones. So we'll put this up to 6. So now when we move this, it pretty much follows along. Now generally the next step is to unparent the end bone so we can add in a stretch to constraint. So if we hit Alt and P, you'll see here clear parent. So we get something like this, it's unparented. So if we jump into pose mode, we select the end bone, then we select the middle bone or the bendy bone, and we press Ctrl, Shift and C. That'll bring up the object constraints and we can do a stretch to constraint. So now when we move the end bone, we'll get this nice bit of stretching and deformation. But you'll notice that the rotation is now broke. Not a problem, select the bendy bone, come down to the bendy bone options, and we can change the start and end handle. So change it to absolute, do the custom path of start, do the end handle absolute, and the custom path of end as well. So now when we rotate, we get this lovely deformation, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Now do check out other YouTube users' videos, they go a lot more into depth how to set up a bendy bone. And this is a basic quick setup. Obviously you need to do an armature deform when you're assigning a weight map to an object. But do me a favour guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Any comments, put them down below. You know what to do. Peace.